jumping into this match fairly blind, but hello, it's Outro coming out for UCSD Super Tri-Weekly. Looks like we're on top 32, winners round 2, best of 3. Mixx versus Tonkatsu. Got one of SD's top 5, I guess. I think he's top 5, yeah? Yeah, probably, I think it's ranked 3 or 2 or 3. Wait. Against Tonkatsu, who I know is UCLA. So we got UCLA, we got San Diego, we got Irvine. Got everyone coming out to show up. And Mixx takes the first stop. The thing about this matchup is that because both characters are fairly floaty, you tend to have to play it, I guess, a little bit slower. Peach tends to have the harder punishes against Marth, but Marth can technically has the advantage because he has a long disjointed hitbox. So you see Mixx trying to keep Peach at bay and juggle her, which are his two biggest assets to this matchup. Peach, however, has lots of really brutal punishes with turnips or just slow cancel aerials that she could do on Marth. I believe Armada wrote a guide on Peach versus Marth, which he summed it up with essentially Peach has a definite advantage in this matchup when she has a turnip in her hand. Kind of like that. He dropped the edge guard though, and Mixx was quick to pick that up with a quick reversal. And Tonkatsu brings it right back.
Yoshi, are you here? Okay, Yoshi, you will be on next for speed. I'll throw your opponent a bit.
Where is he from? You mean Mixx or Tonkatsu? Tonkatsu is UCLA. Mixx is San Diego right now. I think he was apparently from LA County. I don't know where exactly. Oh, clean.
There are two of Tonkatsu games. Like, apparently, maybe
Does Tonkatsu not like the Marth matchup, maybe?
I don't really know, but it was crazy.
Well, Tonkatsu is definitely playing a little better now, if it is the Marth matchup.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
But again, generally, it's just Marth really wants to keep Peach at bay because her punishes are really nasty. Especially her edge guards, because Marth does not have the best recovery. Oh, great turnip to cover that recovery angle, and that caught Mixx's second jump. So Tonkatsu is up 1-0 right now. So Tonkatsu is going Fox on Battlefield. Interesting choice. This is a best of 3. So does Tonkatsu think that going Battlefield would be better, or just Mixx lost? Oh, Tonkatsu catches the recovery off the ledge. Great reverse fairs, 2 reverse fairs and a bear. Take the stock for Tonkatsu, even though Tonkatsu started out this match fairly strong. Peach Marth is a very different dynamic than Peach Marth Fox, where both characters have heavy punish schemes on each other. And oh jeez, Mixx definitely taking full advantage of these platforms and just juggling Tonkatsu left and right. Another reverse fair, tries to dare but misses the dare. Mixx does have still have in-game momentum right now, but this could be his mental momentum gone. Down smash gives him some space, but it was very sour spotted. But that was a good See, that was a good stock, a good way to end the stock there. Great recovery from Mixx. Tonkatsu giving him the space and respect for it. And there we go. Does Mixx still have his jump? This is the important question. He still has his jump, so Mars Killer will not work. Great dash dance. Get away from that dash attack, get up attack. And great follow-up. That late dash attack right at the ledge. Catches, pops him straight up, great for easy F smash. And Tonkatsu just goes right down. So that was a clean 3-stock for Mixx right there on Battlefield. So Tonkatsu goes straight back to Peach, which honestly I'm not sure why he switched out of it. Maybe it was just to throw away game 2 to go straight for Dreamland. It seems like a weird strategy, but it could be anything really. But regardless, we're 1-1 and we're on Dreamland, which definitely plays to that floaty matchup dynamic that I was discussing earlier on game 1, where it's just going to be a heavy neutral. Mars really wants to maintain his neutral because if Peach starts getting those punishes in, it's going to be a really uphill battle.
Sway helping back on the mic. How's it going, Outro?
I'm doing fine, even though I didn't make it out of my pool.
Oh, don't worry, I made it out third seed and got 0-2, but enough about us.
And there's those turns again. Tonkatsu really trying to make good use of them, but I'm noticing that Mixx is just rushing him to the point that Tonkatsu can't really safely pull out that many turnips right now.
Yeah, you just want to... Throwing grounded turnips is really good at Peach. Okay.
He threw a stage face and he still has it, so this could be ugly.
Tonkatsu's UCLA, right?
Yes.
So it's really all about like, it's Peach, you don't want to jump until Marth jumps. It's really difficult to
right. Well, the other thing is that, Marth's goal in this matchup is that he wants to rack up damage by juggling Peach.
Yeah, exactly. You need to stay on the ground.
Right, because Marth wants to take advantage of his neutral, his movement and neutral, and his disjointed hitbox to keep Peach in the air, or at least put her in really uncomfortable spots. But Peach, as the closer she is to the ground, the more dangerous she is.
Yeah, because her dash attack animation looks a lot like her dash grab.
Well, it's not just that, but her dash attack also has a lot of active frames.
Yeah, that's priority over a lot of moves. A lot of the reason why Peach destroys most low tiers is because she has crazy shield advantage, frame advantage on like all her aerials on shield,
Yeah.
But it's hard to hit Marth's shield. You got Rising Fair out of shield, you get wave dash back. Like Marth is really good at getting away from Peach.
I don't know if that up smash was intentional. I feel like that could have been an up air. Probably was.
Let's go.
Good reflect, but Marth's throw animation is not the best. He still still makes the best out of it, but he used his second jump early.
Dia looking at his controller, looking a bit shook. I wonder what he banned. Maybe he banned FOD?
That's actually the curious question because it is the best of 3, right?
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
Dia does like this map, but in this matchup,
in this matchup, it really plays along that floaty,
gamble, especially on game 3.
It's that floaty matchup that you just have to really out neutral.
And Tonkatsu did lose to Turok in pool, so that's insane.
Right.
Turok was doing better than Mixx.
It looks like Mixx wants to go for those F smash follow-ups on the platforms, which is really interesting because it's.
Tonkatsu is definitely trying to play the war of attrition, but.
I mean, that's how this matchup works anyway.
Yeah.
It is basically a war of attrition.
Yeah.
On the Marth end, because if Marth screws up, something like that happens.
Yeah, Mixx is just fishing for the F smash too much. We saw that bear cancel the animation right there too. You got UCLA going hard in the back.
Yeah. Something I found interesting is that in some discussions about this matchup, there's a side B, the up tilt. But down smash.
No, side B to up tilt isn't that easy to hit.
Right, but
you
down
can buffer
smash.
ASDI with the C stick and get out.
I was gonna say down smash is actually another underutilized tool that Marth could try against Peach.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's really good at catching her when she's coming up with her parasol because it's disjointed. It's not as.
The bigger thing is that it comes out frame 4.
Huh.
It's his fastest smash by far, but it comes out the fastest, but it lasts the longest.
I want to be really biased right now, but try to keep it.
But right now, Mixx is definitely at a big disadvantage right now.
And looking rough for our hero.
pulling off that punish game again that Marth has to really be careful about.
Tonkatsu actually has a really sick Peach.
It's like Dia wanted to opt for some tech chases there on the platform, but instead, rolls into the turn-up, gets thrown off stage. Gets stage spiked, and that just evened it out.
Go, Dia!
Tonkatsu seemed like he wanted to go style a bit, but he just lost a stock for it.
Dia's chasing too hard. He's got to play more relaxed.
Right, but I think in this kind of situation, last stock, 100%, you get a little nervous, and I think it's getting a little shook right now. But we got something. Can he edge hawk? Can he edge hawk? No, he can't.
Oh my god!
If Peach was just a little higher, that would have killed her. All right, he's gonna watch out for the turn up. Okay,
this is so close.
That was I don't know what that was, but that was certainly something.
No!
That was a late F smash. That could have ended it too.
And he pulled a dot eye too.
Dot eye would have ended it too. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say Peach is at death %, but she's pretty high up there.
She's close. Oh my god.
This Peach is known in UCLA. He's pretty active in the UCLA.
I think he's number 3.
This is it.
Oh, Wispy! Wispy destroyed the. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
Gotcha.
Frank, are you here?